ready to uncover some of the world's most extraordinary and mind-blowing traditions. Join us on a journey to explore fascinating cultures with rituals and customs that are as unique as they are unforgettable. This isn't your typical travel guide. Get ready to dive into the bizarre and extraordinary stories from around the globe. India, a land of unique and fascinating traditions. India, with its ancient heritage and incredible diversity, is a country where age-old traditions coexist with modernity. Its vibrant culture is filled with extraordinary rituals and customs that reflect a deep connection to spirituality, mythology, and community beliefs. Here are some of the most unusual and intriguing practices that make India truly one of a kind. Thaipusam, painful acts of devotion. Celebrated primarily in Tamil Nadu and among Tamil communities worldwide, Thaipusam is a festival dedicated to Lord Murugan. Devotees demonstrate their faith through extreme acts of penance, such as piercing their bodies, tongues and cheeks with sharp objects. Many also carry kavadis, ornate, heavy structures balanced on their shoulders, as they walk long distances to the temple. These acts are believed to purify the soul and grant divine blessings. Baby tossing for blessings. In parts of Karnataka and Maharashtra, a centuries-old ritual involves gently dropping infants from a height of around 30 feet onto a sheet held by people below. This unusual practice is thought to bring health, prosperity, and a secure future for the child. Though controversial, the ritual continues under careful supervision to ensure safety. Frog weddings to invoke rain. In rural India, especially in areas dependent on monsoons for farming, frogs are married in traditional ceremonies to appease rain gods. Villagers believe the union of frogs, accompanied by their croaking, will encourage rainfall and bless the fields with fertility. Karni Mata Temple, sanctuary of sacred rats. In Rajasthan, the Karni Mata Temple is home to thousands of revered rats, believed to be the reincarnated souls of the goddess's devotees. Visitors feed these rodents and treat them with respect, considering their presence a blessing. Spotting a white rat among them is regarded as an especially auspicious sign. Papua New Guinea. A world of unique rituals and ancient traditions, Papua New Guinea, a nation rich in cultural diversity, is home to more than 800 distinct languages and countless tribes, each with its own unique customs and beliefs. Nestled in the heart of Oceania, this land boasts traditions that are both fascinating and deeply symbolic, reflecting the close connection its people have with nature, spirits, and their ancestors. Crocodile scarring, a rite of passage. One of Papua New Guinea's most well-known rituals is the crocodile scarring initiation, performed by the Sepik River tribes. This powerful rite of passage is undertaken by young men to symbolize their transition into adulthood. Boys endure an intense process where their skin is meticulously cut with sharp tools to create intricate scars that resemble the scales of a crocodile. The crocodile is revered in Sepik culture as a sacred creature, believed to embody strength, wisdom, and ancestral spirits. The pain endured during the ceremony is seen as a test of courage and resilience, instilling qualities deemed essential for adulthood. Cannibalism, a complex history. In the past, some tribes in Papua New Guinea practiced ritualistic cannibalism. Unlike the stereotypical notions, these practices were often tied to spiritual beliefs, warfare, or reverence for the dead. For example, consuming parts of a deceased loved one was thought to honor their spirit and maintain a connection with the ancestors. While this practice has largely disappeared, it remains a profound element of the country's history. Isolated tribes and unique customs. Many tribes in Papua New Guinea remain isolated, living in remote rainforests and mountains. Each has its own distinct practices, From ceremonial masks and carvings to initiation rituals involving firewalking or tattooing, these customs not only define their identity but also serve as a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. Papua New Guinea is a living museum of human resilience and creativity, where ancient traditions thrive amidst the challenges of modernity. It's a nation where every ritual tells a story of survival, faith, and the enduring bond between people and their environment. Japan, where ancient traditions meet modern eccentricities. Japan, a nation known for its deep-rooted history and cutting-edge innovations, seamlessly merges the old and the new. Its cultural identity is marked by centuries-old rituals and modern peculiarities, creating a unique landscape of intrigue and fascination. From sacred festivals to unconventional social trends, Japan's culture is as diverse as it is captivating. Kanamara Matsuri, a celebration of fertility. One of Japan's most distinctive festivals is the Kanamara Matsuri, or the Festival of the Steel Phallus. Held annually in Kawasaki, this vibrant event honors fertility, sexual health, and protection against sexually transmitted diseases. The festival's origins lie in a 17th century legend about a sharp-toothed demon who resided in a woman's body, biting off her suitor's genitals. A blacksmith crafted a steel phallus to break the demon's curse, and it later became a symbol of reproductive health. Today, the festival features parades with colourful phallic sculptures, themed sweets, and rituals that blend humour with reverence. The phenomenon of hikikomori. Japan has a growing number of hikikomori, individuals who withdraw from social life and confine themselves to their homes, sometimes for years. This phenomenon is often linked to societal pressures, academic expectations, and a cultural emphasis on perfection. Hikikomori have spurred discussions about mental health in Japan and have inspired support systems, including therapy and reintegration programs, modern oddities, cuddle cafes, and pillow dating. Japan's obsession with creating unique experiences has given rise to quirky trends such as cuddle cafes, swan ya, where patrons pay to cuddle with a stranger in a non-sexual, comforting environment. Similarly, pillow dating, a concept involving interactive body pillows designed to simulate a romantic partner, offers companionship to those feeling isolated. These trends reflect Japan's innovative approach to addressing loneliness and the complexities of modern relationships. Japan's culture is a testament to its ability to preserve its heritage while embracing the avant-garde. Whether exploring ancient Shinto rituals or marveling at futuristic trends, visitors to Japan find themselves immersed in a world where the past and present coexist in extraordinary harmony. Enjoying this adventure? Show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel for more incredible travel videos. Our next destination is Bolivia, a land of mystical traditions and intriguing rituals. Nestled in the heart of South America, Bolivia is a country where the mystical intertwines seamlessly with daily life. Known for its stunning Andean landscapes and vibrant cultural heritage, Bolivia also embraces unique and intriguing traditions deeply rooted in indigenous beliefs. From celebrating human skulls to its bustling witches' market, the country offers a fascinating glimpse into its spiritual and cultural practices. Dia de las Ñatitas, Festival of the Skulls. One of Bolivia's most surreal and unique celebrations is the Dia de las Ñatitas, or the Festival of the Skulls, held annually on November 8th. This ritual involves decorating human skulls, or ñatitas, with flowers, hats, sunglasses, and even cigarettes. Believed to house the spirits of the deceased, these skulls are thought to provide blessings, protection, and guidance to the living. Families often keep the skulls of relatives or strangers, treating them as revered guardians of the household. During the festival, participants bring their ñatitas, to cemeteries and churches where they are blessed by priests in a fascinating blend of Catholic and indigenous traditions. La Paz's Witches' Market, a mystical bazaar. Located in the high-altitude city of La Paz, the Witches' Market, Mercado de las Brujas, is a hub for those seeking spiritual remedies and supernatural aid. Vendors, often known as yatiris, indigenous spiritual healers, sell an array of items from herbs and medicinal plants to amulets and charms. One of the most striking items sold here is the llama fetus, which is often buried in the foundations of homes as an offering to Pachamama, Mother Earth, to ensure protection and prosperity. The market offers everything from love potions to spells, attracting both locals and curious travelers. Bolivia's cultural practices reveal a fascinating fusion of ancient traditions and modern beliefs. Whether honoring human skulls or seeking mystical solutions at the Witches' Market, the country's customs offer a deep connection to its indigenous heritage and a profound respect for the spiritual world. Ethiopia, a land of ancient traditions and tribal splendor. Ethiopia, often called the cradle of humanity, boasts one of the most vibrant and diverse cultural landscapes in Africa. Within the Omo Valley, a region renowned for its rich tribal heritage, ancient customs and traditions are preserved as a testament to the strength of identity and community. From striking adornments to symbolic rituals, Ethiopia's tribes offer an extraordinary glimpse into unique ways of life that have endured for centuries. Lip plate tradition of the Mursi tribe. Among the Mursi tribe, women undergo a striking and symbolic tradition involving the stretching of their lower lips with clay or wooden discs. Starting in adolescence, an incision is made in the lower lip, which is gradually widened over time by inserting progressively larger plates. The size of the lip plate is often seen as a marker of beauty, social status, and readiness for marriage. For the Mursi, this practice is not merely an aesthetic choice, but a profound cultural expression tied to identity and pride. The plates are frequently decorated, and women wear them during ceremonies and special events. Hamar tribe's bull jumping ceremony. In the Hamar tribe, the Ukuli Bula, bull jumping ceremony, is a rite of passage for young men transitioning into adulthood. During this ritual, the initiate must run across the backs of several bulls lined up side by side, often multiple times, without falling. The successful completion of the jump signifies the young man's readiness to marry and assume adult responsibilities within the community. Surrounding this event, the women of the tribe engage in symbolic acts of devotion, including whipping rituals that leave scars on their backs, which they wear as marks of loyalty and support for the men. Ethiopia's Omo Valley is a living cultural museum where customs such as lip plates and bull jumping reveal the tribe's deep connections to their heritage, community, and the natural world. These enduring traditions provide a window into the strength and resilience of one of Africa's most fascinating regions, South Korea. A blend of superstitions, modernity, and playful traditions. South Korea, a country known for its technological advancements and rich cultural heritage, is also home to a fascinating mix of superstitions and traditions that reflect both its historical roots and contemporary spirit. From quirky beliefs to a world-famous mud festival, South Korea offers an intriguing glimpse into a culture that embraces both the mystical and the light-hearted. Superstitions, the fear of the number 4. South Korea's deep-rooted superstitions continue to influence daily life in surprising ways. One of the most well-known is tetraphobia, the fear of the number 4, which stems from its phonetic similarity to the word for death in Korean, sa. As a result, many buildings omit the 4th floor or label it as F to avoid bad luck. Similarly, hospitals and funeral homes take extra care to avoid this number in their room or floor assignments, the Boryong Mud Festival. On the lighter side of South Korean culture is the famous Boryong Mud Festival, held annually in the coastal city of Boryong. What began in 1998 as a marketing event for local mud-based cosmetics has transformed into a global attraction, drawing millions of visitors each year. Participants indulge in playful activities such as mud wrestling, mud slides, and mud baths, turning the festival into a joyous celebration of fun and camaraderie. The festival also features live music, parades, and firework displays, creating a carnival-like atmosphere that attracts locals and tourists alike. From its fascinating superstitions to its mud-soaked revelry, South Korea's culture captures the imagination and highlights the country's unique ability to balance tradition with modernity, making it a truly captivating destination. Nigeria, a land of ancestral reverence and bold traditions. Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation, is a vibrant tapestry of ethnic diversity, with over 250 ethnic groups and more than 500 languages. This cultural richness is reflected in its array of unique traditions and ceremonies that preserve ancestral heritage, community values, and rites of passage. Among the most extraordinary practices are the Egungun Festival and the Sharo Festival, each offering a fascinating glimpse into Nigeria's deep-rooted customs. Egungun Festival, honouring the ancestors. The Egungun Festival, celebrated primarily by the Yoruba people, is a visually striking and spiritually significant event that honours the spirits of departed ancestors. Egungun, meaning masquerade, represents the return of these spirits to the physical world. The performers, adorned in intricate costumes of vibrant fabrics, beads, and masks, dance and parade through the streets, embodying the essence of the ancestral spirits. During the festival, the Egungun performers engage with the community, offering blessings, settling disputes, and conveying wisdom. The event is accompanied by drumming, singing, and communal feasting, creating a festive yet reverent atmosphere. The Yoruba believe that the presence of the Egungun strengthens the bond between the living and the dead, reinforcing the community's spiritual foundation. Sharo Festival, a test of courage and endurance. Among the Fulani people, the Sharo Festival marks a young man's transition into adulthood through a bold and physically demanding rite of passage. The festival, typically held during significant life events like weddings or harvest seasons, involves young men proving their bravery and resilience by enduring public flogging. Participants voluntarily submit to being whipped with canes, often under the watchful eyes of family, elders, and community members. The ability to withstand the pain without showing fear or distress is seen as a testament to their strength and readiness for adult responsibilities, including marriage and leadership roles. The Sharo ceremony is a public spectacle that reinforces Fulani values of courage, honour, and endurance. Nigeria's traditions are a captivating blend of spirituality, resilience, and community. Through ceremonies like the Egungun Festival and Sharo Festival, the nation celebrates its rich heritage while passing on timeless values to future generations. Haiti, a land of spiritual mystique and blended traditions. Haiti, the first independent Black republic in the world, is not only rich in history, but also steeped in a deeply spiritual culture. At the heart of this culture is voodoo, a religious practice that has long fascinated and intrigued the world. Rooted in African traditions and interwoven with elements of Catholicism, Haitian Vodou is a complex and vibrant belief system filled with rituals, folklore, and community gatherings that emphasize the connection between the physical and spiritual realms. The essence of voodoo, a blending of beliefs. Vodou originated during the transatlantic slave trade when enslaved Africans in Haiti combined their traditional West African spiritual practices with Roman Catholic influences imposed by colonial powers. This syncretism is evident in voodoo rituals, where spirits known as LWA are worshipped alongside Christian saints. For instance, the LWA Ezili Dantor, a protector of women, is often associated with the Virgin Mary. At its core, voodoo focuses on the relationship between the living, the spirits, and the ancestors. Practitioners believe that the LWA serve as intermediaries between humans and a supreme creator, Bondi. Ceremonies involve music, drumming, chanting, and offerings to summon the LWA and seek guidance, protection, or healing. Animal sacrifices, another element of voodoo ceremonies, serve as offerings to appease the LWA. The sacrifices, which are conducted with respect and reverence, are believed to strengthen the connection between the spirit world and the physical realm. The folklore of Zombies Haitian voodoo is also associated with the concept of zombies, which originates from the belief that a sorcerer or bokor can reanimate the dead. However, in voodoo culture, zombies are not the flesh-eating creatures of Hollywood, but rather individuals whose souls have been captured, often as a form of punishment or servitude. Haiti's voodoo culture is a mesmerizing blend of spirituality, history, and resilience. It offers a profound connection to ancestry and the unseen world, making it a cornerstone of Haiti's cultural identity and a captivating tradition that continues to thrive in modern times. Kenya. The proud traditions of the Maasai people. Kenya, a land of stunning savannas and vibrant wildlife, is also home to the Maasai, one of Africa's most iconic and culturally rich communities. Known for their striking red attire, intricate beadwork, and deeply rooted traditions, the Maasai people have preserved their way of life amidst modernity. Their customs reflect strength, unity, and reverence for their ancestors and the natural world. Among the most notable are their jumping dance, blessings through spitting, and rigorous rites of passage. The Adamu, a dance of power and grace. The Adamu, often referred to as the jumping dance, is a defining feature of Maasai culture. Performed during ceremonies such as the Eunoto, which marks the transition of young warriors, Morans, into adulthood, the dance is a display of strength, stamina, and vitality. In this performance, young men form a semicircle, chanting rhythmic songs while one or two step forward to jump as high as possible, often with no visible bending of the knees. The height of the jump symbolizes not only physical prowess, but also the dancer's energy and courage, attributes highly valued in Maasai society. The dance is accompanied by songs that recount tribal history, celebrate victories, and honor the community, spitting as a gesture of respect. Among the Maasai, spitting is a deeply symbolic act, used as a gesture of blessing and goodwill. For example, elders may spit on their palms before shaking hands with someone as a sign of respect. Similarly, newborn babies are spat upon to ward off bad luck, and warriors may spit on their spears before embarking on a hunt. This practice highlights the Maasai's unique way of expressing trust and blessings, rooted in their cultural understanding of life and community. Rites of passage, the path to warriorhood. The Maasai's transition from boyhood to manhood is marked by rigorous rites of passage. Boys undergo circumcision without showing pain, as enduring the procedure stoically is seen as a sign of strength and readiness for adult responsibilities. Afterward, they live in isolation with other initiates, learning survival skills, cattle herding, and leadership. In the past, young men were also required to prove their bravery by hunting lions, though this practice has largely been replaced by symbolic ceremonies in efforts to conserve wildlife. Kenya's Maasai traditions reflect resilience, unity, and a profound connection to nature. Their unique customs continue to inspire awe, offering a glimpse into a way of life that values courage, community, and cultural identity. Thailand, a land of spiritual devotion and festive extravagance. Thailand, known for its rich culture, spirituality, and vibrant festivals, offers some of the most extraordinary traditions in Asia. From rituals that display immense physical endurance in the name of faith to celebrations honouring the nation's connection with animals, Thailand's unique customs provide a deep insight into its spiritual and communal life. Among these, the Vegetarian Festival in Phuket and the Monkey Feast Festival in Lopburi stand out as both captivating and surreal. The Phuket Vegetarian Festival, a devotion to purity. The Phuket Vegetarian Festival, also known as the Nine Emperor Gods Festival, is an annual event held by Thailand's Chinese community. This 9-day festival, celebrated in October, is marked by strict adherence to vegetarian diets and purification rituals to honour the gods and bring good fortune. The most astonishing aspect of the festival is the extreme physical displays of devotion by the Ma Song, individuals believed to be possessed by spirits during the event. To demonstrate their spiritual connection and show that they are immune to pain, Ma Song perform incredible acts of self-mortification, including piercing their cheeks, tongues, and other parts of their bodies with sharp objects like swords, skewers, and even bicycle parts. Despite the apparent danger, participants often emerge from these rituals unharmed, which is seen as a sign of divine protection. The streets of Phuket are transformed into a dramatic and otherworldly scene, with firecrackers, drumming, and processions creating an intense and unforgettable atmosphere. The Monkey Feast Festival, a banquet for primates, held annually in the province of Lopburi, the Monkey Feast Festival is a unique celebration dedicated to the thousands of macaque monkeys that inhabit the area. These primates are considered sacred and are believed to bring prosperity and good fortune to the local community. The festival involves setting up elaborate feasts of fruits, vegetables, and sweets for the monkeys, arranged in decorative displays. Locals and tourists gather to watch as the monkeys indulge in this extravagant banquet, creating a lively and chaotic scene. The event is also an expression of gratitude to the monkeys, who are considered guardians of the nearby Khmer ruins and a major attraction for tourists. Thailand's festivals reveal the country's deep connection to spirituality, community, and nature. Whether through acts of extraordinary devotion or celebrations of harmony with animals, these traditions showcase the diversity and richness of Thai culture. Scotland, a land of strength, mysticism, and legendary traditions. Scotland, a country of breathtaking landscapes and storied history, boasts a culture steeped in ancient traditions and folklore. From feats of physical prowess at the Highland Games to enduring myths like the Loch Ness Monster, Scotland's customs reflect its rugged beauty and deep connection to its past. Its unique blend of strength, mysticism, and humour creates a cultural identity that is both captivating and enduring. The Highland Games, a showcase of strength and skill. The Highland Games, held annually in various parts of Scotland, are a celebration of Scottish heritage and athleticism. Dating back to the 11th century, these events were originally held as a way for clan leaders to choose their strongest warriors. Today, they are a cultural festival that attracts participants and spectators from around the world. One of the most iconic events is the Carber Toss, where competitors hoist a massive log, typically 16 to 20 feet long and weighing up to 175 pounds, and attempt to flip it end over end in a straight line. This feat of strength requires not only raw power, but also precision and technique. Other traditional events include the hammer throw, tug of war, and stone put, which showcase the resilience and skill that are hallmarks of Scottish identity. Beyond the athletic competitions, the Highland Games feature traditional music, with bagpipe bands creating a rousing atmosphere, as well as Highland dancing and displays of tartan-clad pride. The Games are a testament to Scotland's enduring love for community, competition, and cultural preservation. The Stone of Scone, a symbol of sovereignty. The Stone of Scone, also known as the Stone of Destiny, is a relic deeply woven into Scotland's royal history. This ancient sandstone block was used in the coronation ceremonies of Scottish and later British monarchs for centuries. Legend claims the stone possesses mystical powers, symbolising the divine right of kings. Although it was taken to England in 1296 and placed under the coronation chair at Westminster Abbey, it was returned to Scotland in 1996 and is now kept at Edinburgh Castle. The Loch Ness Monster, a legendary mystery. No discussion of Scotland would be complete without mentioning the Loch Ness Monster, affectionately known as Nessie. This legendary creature, said to inhabit the depths of Loch Ness, has captured imaginations for decades. While no definitive evidence exists, sightings continue to fuel speculation and tourism, making Nessie a symbol of Scotland's enduring charm and mystery. Scotland's traditions and legends blend physical strength, historical significance, and mythical intrigue, creating a cultural identity that is as resilient and enchanting as the land itself. Brazil, a land of bold rites and joyous celebrations. Brazil, renowned for its stunning landscapes and cultural vibrancy, is home to traditions that range from the daring to the dazzling. From the courage-testing rituals of the Satera Mao tribe to the exuberance of carnival, Brazil's customs are a reflection of its diverse heritage and unyielding spirit. The bullet ant ritual, a test of bravery and endurance. Deep in the Amazon rainforest, the Satera Mao tribe carries out one of the world's most intense rites of passage. Young boys entering manhood undergo the bullet ant ritual, a ceremonial test of bravery and resilience. The ritual involves donning woven gloves filled with dozens of bullet ants, whose stings are said to deliver one of the most painful sensations known to humans, comparable to being shot, hence the name. To complete the ritual, participants must wear the gloves for about 10 minutes while enduring the excruciating stings without crying out or showing weakness. This process is not a one-time ordeal. The young men are required to repeat it multiple times over the course of months or years to prove their strength and readiness to take on adult responsibilities. The ritual is deeply symbolic, signifying courage, perseverance, and a connection to tribal traditions that have been passed down through generations. Carnival, a feast for the senses. At the opposite end of the cultural spectrum is Carnival, Brazil's most famous and extravagant celebration. Held annually in the days leading up to Lent, Carnival is a nationwide festival that transforms cities like Rio de Janeiro, Salvador, and São Paulo into vibrant stages of music, dance, and colour. The heart of Carnival lies in the samba parades, where samba schools compete with elaborately designed floats, dazzling costumes, and high-energy performances. Each school tells a story through its presentation, often inspired by Brazilian history, mythology, or social issues. The festival is a time of indulgence, with street parties, blocos, and music filling the air as millions join in the revelry. Brazil's cultural tapestry is one of contrast and harmony, where daring rituals coexist with exuberant festivities, reflecting a nation that embraces both resilience and revelry. China, a land of ancient rituals and controversial customs. China, with its millennia-old civilization, is a country rich in traditions that often reflect deep spiritual beliefs and a profound connection to ancestral practices. Among its diverse customs are the enigmatic tradition of ghost marriages and the polarizing Yulin Dog Meat Festival, which highlight the country's cultural complexity and regional diversity. Ghost marriages, a union beyond death. One of China's most intriguing ancient practices is the tradition of ghost marriages, also known as Minghun. This ritual involves the symbolic marriage of deceased individuals, a custom rooted in the belief that the spirits of the dead should not remain alone in the afterlife. Ghost marriages are performed to ensure harmony for the deceased, as it is thought that a spirit without a companion might bring misfortune to the living. The practice often arises when a young person dies unmarried. Families may search for a suitable deceased partner, and once found, symbolic wedding ceremonies are conducted. These ceremonies include traditional wedding elements, such as the exchange of gifts and offerings of food and incense to honor the spirits of the couple. Although this custom has faded in many parts of China, it persists in rural areas where ancestral worship remains central to community life. The Yulin Dog Meat Festival, a controversial celebration. In stark contrast to ghost marriages, the Yulin Dog Meat Festival reflects a modern yet contentious aspect of Chinese culture. Held annually in the city of Yulin in Guangxi province, the festival involves the consumption of dog meat, which some believe has medicinal properties and brings good luck, particularly during the summer solstice. The festival has sparked widespread criticism both within China and globally, as animal rights activists condemn the treatment of animals leading up to the event. Supporters of the festival, however, defend it as a regional culinary tradition with historical roots. The controversy surrounding Yulin highlights the tension between cultural preservation and modern ethical considerations, sparking ongoing debate about animal welfare in China. China's cultural practices reveal a nation where ancient rituals and modern controversies coexist, offering a unique window into its evolving identity and deeply held traditions. Myanmar, a land of unique traditions and festive celebrations. Myanmar, also known as Burma, is a Southeast Asian nation with a rich cultural heritage shaped by centuries of diverse influences. From the visually striking customs of the Padang women to the joyful celebrations of the Thingyan Water Festival, Myanmar's traditions highlight the country's deep cultural identity and communal spirit. Padang women, the giraffe women of Myanmar. Among the ethnic Kayan people in Myanmar, the Padang women are known for their iconic neck rings, which are brass coils worn to elongate the neck. This tradition, which begins when girls are as young as 5 years old, involves adding more coils as they grow older, creating the illusion of a longer neck. However, the elongation is an optical effect, as the weight of the rings compresses the collarbone and shoulders rather than stretching the neck itself. The practice is steeped in cultural significance. In Kayan mythology, the coils are said to protect women from tigers, though they are also believed to enhance beauty and convey a sense of identity and pride. In addition to their aesthetic value, the neck rings distinguish the Kayan people and have become a symbol of their cultural resilience. Today, the tradition is under scrutiny, with some viewing it as a form of cultural preservation, and others as a potential exploitation of the Padang women in tourist attractions. Despite the debate, many women proudly embrace the practice, seeing it as a testament to their heritage. Thingyan Water Festival, welcoming the new year. The Thingyan Water Festival, celebrated in April, marks the Burmese New Year and is one of Myanmar's most beloved and exuberant traditions. Rooted in Buddhist beliefs, Thingyan symbolizes cleansing and renewal, with water used to wash away the misdeeds of the past year and welcome a fresh start. During the festival, people of all ages take to the streets, dousing each other with water from buckets, hoses, and water guns. Temporary stages, known as pandals, are set up where participants engage in playful water fights. The atmosphere is electric, with music, dance, and laughter filling the air. Traditional food like Mont Lone Yai Bao, sweet sticky rice balls, is shared among friends and neighbours, fostering a sense of community and joy. Myanmar's traditions, from the intricate brass coils of the Padang women to the vibrant celebrations of Thingyan, reflect a culture that cherishes its heritage while celebrating life's renewal and communal bonds. Finland, a nation of playful traditions and a love for the elements. Finland, a land of pristine forests and shimmering lakes, is also home to some of the world's most unusual and entertaining traditions. From quirky competitions that highlight Finnish humour to the central role of saunas in daily life, Finnish culture reflects a unique blend of fun, resilience, and a deep connection to nature. The Wife Carrying Championship, a test of strength and teamwork. One of Finland's most famous and quirky events is the Wife Carrying World Championship, Yukonkanto, held annually in the small town of Sonkajärvi. This bizarre but entertaining competition, which originated as a local tradition, involves male participants carrying their female partners through a challenging obstacle course that includes water traps, sand, and hurdles. The catch? Each woman must weigh at least 108 pounds, and the fastest couple wins the grand prize, equivalent to the woman's weight in beer. The event has grown into an international spectacle, drawing competitors from around the globe. While its exact origins remain debated, it's often linked to local tales of a 19th century bandit who tested his followers' endurance by having them carry heavy loads, including women. Today, the competition is a light-hearted celebration of strength, cooperation, and Finnish humour. The Air Guitar World Championship, Rock Without Strings. Another delightfully eccentric Finnish tradition is the Air Guitar World Championship, hosted in Oulu since 1996. Participants from around the world compete in this whimsical event by mimicking rock guitar solos with no instruments in hand. Performances are judged on creativity, stage presence, and the ability to shred with invisible guitars, all while promoting a message of world peace because, as organisers say, you can't hold a gun while playing an air guitar. Saunas and a love for the cold. No discussion of Finland is complete without mentioning its national obsession with saunas. With over 3 million saunas in a country of 5 million people, they are considered a cornerstone of Finnish life. Saunas are not just for relaxation, but a spiritual and communal experience, often accompanied by ice swimming in the winter where Finns plunge into freezing lakes after a steaming session. From eccentric championships to their deep-rooted love of saunas and icy waters, Finland's traditions highlight a culture that embraces humour, resilience, and a unique relationship with nature. These customs make Finland a truly extraordinary and vibrant country. New Zealand, a land of powerful rituals and deep connections to nature. New Zealand, with its breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural heritage, is a land where tradition and identity hold immense significance. Central to its cultural identity are the Maori people, the indigenous Polynesian inhabitants of the country, whose rituals, dances, and spiritual beliefs are interwoven with their deep respect for nature. Among their traditions, the Haka war dance and the Tuho, people's unique way of life, stand out as powerful symbols of strength, unity, and harmony. The Haka, a dance of power and spirit. The Haka is one of the most iconic Maori traditions, recognised worldwide for its intensity and emotional power. While it is commonly associated with New Zealand's national rugby team, the All Blacks, performing the Haka before matches, its origins and significance extend far beyond sports. Traditionally, the Haka was performed by warriors before battle to intimidate opponents and demonstrate their readiness for combat. It involves synchronized movements, powerful chanting, and fierce facial expressions, including protruding tongues and wide eyes, to convey strength and determination. Today, the haka is not limited to war preparations. It is performed at weddings, funerals, and celebrations as a way to honor people, convey collective pride, or express deep emotion. Each haka tells a story or delivers a message, with lyrics often rooted in Maori history, legends, and identity. The Tuho people, living in harmony with nature. The Tuho, one of the many Maori iwi tribes, are known as the Children of the Mist, a reference to the misty forests of their ancestral lands in the Te Urewera region. Their connection to nature is not just cultural, but deeply spiritual. The Tuho believe in the interconnectedness of all living things and view their environment as a sacred entity. This perspective influences their daily lives, from sustainable resource use to rituals that honor the spirits of the land and water. In 2014, Te Urewera was legally recognized as a living person, marking a significant milestone in the Tuho's advocacy for environmental protection. This groundbreaking decision embodies their belief in living in balance with nature and respecting its inherent rights. New Zealand's Maori traditions, from the powerful haka to the Tuho's reverence for nature, highlight a culture deeply rooted in strength, unity, and environmental harmony. These practices are not only a testament to their heritage, but also a reflection of values that resonate globally. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world's most fascinating and bizarre cultures. From mind-blowing traditions to unforgettable customs, the world is filled with wonders waiting to be explored. If you love this adventure and want to discover even more unique travel experiences, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment with your favorite culture, and subscribe to Trip Capital. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an exciting journey. Let's keep exploring together.